Welcome to our demo on how to get started with Adslot Publisher. In this demo, you'll learn how to configure your account with display ad products so advertisers can buy from you direct through Adslot's self-service tool. Section 1. Setting up a website. For the purposes of this demo, we'll use the Australian and New Zealand search engine Answers as our example. We'll create a homepage leaderboard product to sell through Adslot. You can see there is currently a leaderboard running on the homepage. These ads are from a remnant network earning minimal revenue, so direct sales through Adslot should help boost revenue. First, let's log into our Adslot Publisher account. We enter our account in the Sites and Adslots tab. This view shows the websites you're managing. Notice that the page view and unique user numbers are already populated from the sign-up process. You can edit any of this at any time. Our next steps are laid out in front of us with a series of green buttons. A logo still needs to be added, so click on the Get Started button to begin the process. We're now on the Site Details page where you can edit any of the profile information such as site name, URL, description, and metrics. We want to upload our logo. Scroll down to the bottom of the page, click the Upload button, locate your logo image, and open. It's important to include your logo as it ensures your profile is completed and looks professional to potential advertisers. Once you're done, click Next to save your changes. You'll now see the Advertise button section. Ignore this for the moment as we'll come back to this later. Click on the Sites and Adslots tab at the top to progress to the next stage. Section 2. Configuring an Adslot. Back in the Sites and Adslots tab, we have the next steps laid out with a series of green buttons. Click on the Add Adslots Get Started button to begin the process. We're now at the Adslot Details page where we can begin to create a leaderboard for the homepage of Answers. First off, we select the site we're creating the Adslot for, Answers Search. Now we give the Adslot a name. This should be descriptive to help advertisers understand what they're buying. We'll call this Adslot Leaderboard Homepage. Next we select the ad size. We support a variety of different ad sizes and even custom ad units. In this case, a leaderboard is 728 by 90. Now we specify what kind of ad format we want to offer. We have the choice of supporting animated flash banners or static images. We'll choose to support animated flash banners. And finally, the URL the ad will appear on. As we're creating a homepage ad, we'll enter answers.com.au. Now we're done. Hit Next to move on to the next stage, creating an ad preview. Section 3. Creating a preview and description. Creating a preview of an ad slot is a three-step process. Step 1. Take a screenshot of the page the ad is going to run. In this case, the Answers homepage. Step 2. Head back into your Adslot Publisher account and click on the image showcasing your ad unit to open up the preview window. Here we upload our screenshot. You may need to alter the dimensions of your screenshot to fit the preview screen. Use the scale and positional sliders to fill out the frame. Once you're happy with how the preview looks, click Next. Step 3 is positioning the blue placement image to fit exactly where the ad will appear on the page. Again, use the scale and positional sliders to make this fit neatly. An advertiser can now see exactly where their ad will run. Click Next to move on to add a description. Given we're creating a leaderboard on the home page, this is a highly visible ad slot for brand advertisers. A good description might be, the leaderboard on answers.com.au sits underneath the search bar and above the fold on the home page, ideal for brand awareness campaigns. As you type this, you can see above in the preview window how it will look. We're now done creating a preview image and description. To move on to the next stage to set up ad serving, click Next. Section 4. Setting up ad serving. Now we're at the ad server stage and are presented with 3 ad serving options. 1. Let Adslot handle all the ad serving. This would be ideal for smaller publishers who want a single solution to handle sales and ad serving. 2. Integrate Adslot with DoubleClick for Publisher, also known as DFP. This means Adslot processes a sale and is able to submit the order as a line item directly into DFP. And 3. Third-party ad serving. This means you would use Adslot to take the sale and then copy and paste the generated ad tags into your third-party ad server. We'll walk through the double-click option and show you how Adslot Publisher integrates. Once we check the DFP button, we're prompted to do some prep work in our DFP account. Firstly, to allow API access, and secondly, to create a matching homepage leaderboard placement. Click to play these tutorials to learn more. Once both steps are completed in DFP, allow access permission for Adslot to integrate with DoubleClick. Now we're being asked which placement to include. As we've created a matching placement in DFP, select the ANZ's homepage. Wait for verification, and then click Next. We'll skip the custom targeting as we're offering a straight homepage buy without any keyword or geo-targeting. Then click Next. Adslot retrieves the estimated impression data from our DFP account. Click Next to confirm the placement, and we're done. Our Adslot front end is now integrated with DFP. This means Adslot is able to determine availability dynamically by communicating with DFP to see if specific dates are open for bookings. Additionally, any sales taken through Adslot can now be submitted into DFP as a line item automatically. Now click Next to move on to the next section, Pricing. Section 5, Pricing your Adslot. We're now at the pricing stage and are presented with two options, CPM and sponsorship. Let's walk through the CPM as our model. Monthly impressions are automatically populated from DFP. If you select a different ad server such as Adslot or third-party ad serving, you'll need to input this number yourself. The maximum sell-through rate is the percentage we want to make available for sale through Adslot. We'll set this at 100%. The CPM is a price per 1,000 impressions. As ANZ's is a general interest search engine, let's set the CPM at $5. Niche sites may be able to attract higher rates. We'll set the minimum order value at $250. Note how this automatically calculates the minimum impressions at 50,000 using our $5 CPM. Now we'll take you through sponsorships. As with CPM, the monthly impressions have already been configured by DFP. We now set the sponsorship terms. We only want to offer sponsorships for a minimum of a week with a discount for a month. So we'll set the price at $30 for 1 week with a discount price of $100 for 1 month. We want to be able to accommodate up to 2 advertisers in this ad slot, so we'll set the minimum share of voice to 50%. However, to allow a single advertiser exclusivity, we'll set the maximum share of voice at 100%. If an advertiser chooses 100% share of voice, they'll pay double the prices of the 50% minimum. Click Next and you're done setting up your ad slot. Section 6, Review and Promote your ad slots. Now we can see a summary of the ad slot we just created. The ad's location, monthly impressions, sponsorship pricing, name, ad size, share of voice min and max, preview, description, and ad serving details. To preview our Adslot media page, which is where advertisers can buy this ad slot, click on the Sites and Adslots tab. And then the blue preview button. This will open a new tab. Click the Detail button to expand your ad slot and double check everything to make sure it displays correctly. $30 per week, 50% share of voice is showing as our minimum price unit. We'll increase the share of voice to 100%. See the total cost double? Similarly, if we change the terms from a week to a month, the total cost increases again, this time to $200 at a 100% share of voice. All looks to be working perfectly. So now we need to add an Advertise with Us button onto our homepage to promote our media page and ad slots to prospective advertisers. To do this, go back into the Adslot Publisher account and click the Get Started button next to the Advertise with Us section. Choose which button you want to use. We'll go with the extra large black Advertise button as it contrasts well with the ANZ's blue background. Copy and paste the Advertise with Us code into your website's HTML, in between the body tags and the location you desire. Your web administrator can do this for you if you're unsure. Save and you're done. Now ANZ's is ready. Advertisers can click this button to buy our display ad slots from us direct. If you have any questions or feedback, please email publisher@adslot.com.